Hello YouTube, it's me Poppe again, with yet another Nasus replay. This time I'm gonna be up against the Riven, and yeah, Riven is a pretty easy matchup for Nasus, because you can just rush Frozen Heart and she won't be able to touch you anymore. And your base damages will completely destroy Riven after some levels, because Riven normally doesn't buy armor, and without that she'll get destroyed in trades with some stacks on your queue. As always, I'm covering our jungle, and yeah. In the early game you gotta be really careful, because Riven has some powerful level 2 Gs, and that can really cost you the lane if you die early game and let Riven snowball from there. Because if she manages to grab an early brutalizer into Last Whisper, it will be really hard to trade with her. This game I'm running my traditional rune page with the lifesteal runes. They are pretty good against the majority of matchups, and yeah. I just keep farming on the turret, miss some CS. Pretty standard start. So yeah. The thing about Nasus' Q animation is you can't cancel it. Once you press Q and you're still on minion, even if you want to cancel it afterwards, you can't cancel it. And sometimes if you Q and you kill the minion with it, the Q will go on cooldown, but you won't get the gold and you won't get the Q stacks. That's a pretty strange bug. It doesn't happen too often, but it can be really annoying. And, yeah. Until now I managed to keep up in CS, which is pretty good considering Riven has a decently strong early game and Nasus just has a really bad one. So yeah, right there Riven tries to gank mid, ping her and call the miss, and yeah. She gets, I think she gets a kill on Shaco there, but no, he manages to escape, never mind. Yeah, I just keep farming, clearing the minions. Right there I can zone Riven because I got a ton of minions behind. And at that point of the game, pretty much no champion, except for maybe Fizz, can really trade effectively in the minions against Nasus. As you can see, I can even start killing her, hit level 6, and she can't get away because I got my E. And if you hit level 6 early against a champ like Riven, or basically every melee champion, you can just pop your ult, pop your ghost and go ham, because level 6 is a huge power spike for Nasus. Not only you get like 300 HP, but also your percentage damage is pretty strong already early in the game. Right now it's 3%, which is like, wait, at that point my ult does 40 damage per second. Yeah, it's pretty huge at that point in the game. That's basically like another auto attack every second. Now Riven starts to proxy, pretty much for no reason, because like proxying against Nasus is pretty stupid if you can't like grab objectives off of it. Like if Riven proxies and there's a fight breaking out in the mid lane and I'm still clearing the creeps, that's pretty good for her, but most of the time it's just really easy to proxy against Nasus. Right there, Shaco ganks for me, and we managed to grab an easy kill. Elise overextends and Cat steps away, but I can't really chase her because I'm afraid of her cocoon, and I don't want to waste my ult. Now I try to push up the lane and maybe dive the Elise, but Gragas is nearby. So I ping the Shaco back, but I don't think he will escape this. I think Riven will grab the kill. So yeah. Yeah, he's... Oh, never mind. He managed to execute. Yeah. I was like in like 1 week or 2 weeks ago, so I don't remember everything correctly. And this Shaco is pretty good. Like, he only managed to make the top gank work, but he put a ton of pressure on the mid lane and the bot lane. So that was pretty nice. He burned the summoners on bot in the early game. That helped us snowball the lane. Our LeBlanc is falling behind in CS, but she's doing okay, considering Gragas can push her invincible and stop. Yes, at least she is maxing W and keep up in CS. Some LeBlancs are still maxing Q, but especially if you're against Gragas or something, you've gotta max the W correctly. Right there I dive to Riven because I'm just much stronger right now. She has absolutely no armor, while I nearly got my Frozen Heart completed. And she just can't trade with me at all. Even under the turret I can just run up to her, smack her with the Q and go away. Because I got pretty good sustain with my armor and my lifesteal from the passive. And Riven has no way to heal up at that point, except for the potion. Right now I'm trying to farm as much as possible, but I'm not afraid to trade with her. Like at that point I can pretty much trade auto attacks with her and hit a Q on minions. Right there she tries to all in me, but that is really stupid because I just dove her, like pretty much, I don't know, like 2/3 HP. Now she tries to all in me, that won't work. Like, that was pretty stupid. Yeah. Right now I got capped CDR with my runes and masteries, with my Frozen Heart and my Kindle Gem. Pretty tanky. I'm farming quite well. My bot lane's doing well, and yeah, that's pretty much a free win. The enemy Ezreal is kind of fat, but so is our Silver. I'm not really too afraid of Ezreal, at least until he gets his last whisper and he won't get a BAB button. As you can see, I can just harass her a little bit on her turret and heal off of her. It's always a good idea to go proxy as Nasus if you know you can win 1v2, because not only will you force the enemy jungle to come up, but also you put a ton of pressure on your enemy laner. As you can see, she just can't trade with me anymore. I can pretty much tower dive her full HP if I play correctly. Yeah. Shaco keeps counter jungling, he's like trolling a little bit. Yeah, well, he's Shaco and he can do it. Right there he manages to kill the enemies. Bot lane is pretty even, as you can see, and he gets a double kill, which is pretty good because Annie scales amazing with items compared to other supports. Yeah, just wither the Gragas and he can't get away. That's just another kill. It's a pretty bad idea. If you see that the enemy Nasus is getting fat, don't try to gank him, because chances are the enemy jungler will be able to counter gank, or he'll even be able to 1v2 or 1v3 you, because if the Nasus has a free lane like this and even is getting some free kills, he can pretty much 1v2 at any point, because the damage from his Q is huge. Right there, Shaco counter ganks. Shaco dies, but I managed to pick up the Elise and LeBlanc picked up the Riven. So yeah, that was kind of worth it. Even though the Riven wasn't worth anything anymore, but as she got the kill on Shaco, her kill gold resetted, so yeah, that's pretty nice actually, because with 0-6 there's very little reward to killing the Riven, and now I can just kill her over and over again and even get some money for it, so yeah. I kinda like the change in Season 4, where picking up CS will reset your gold value. Or like if you're like, I don't know, 0 and 6. For example, you're playing Proxy Singed. Yeah, you pretty much can't do that anymore successfully if you aren't ahead, because you just get killed over and over again. And since you're picking up minions, you'll be worth at least like 200, and there will always be a reward to killing you, and you can't just ignore everything and just farm. Right there I'm ganking mid, I know I'm super strong, just rush in 1v4, kill 1, kill 2, and really get the Gregor. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Right there I'm making the sharing call, because they absolutely, yeah, they're pretty much all dead, except for Thresh. Thresh can't do anything about it, so that's a 2-7. At that point, the game is pretty much over, even though we are only 3k gold ahead. It's just like, if you look at the gold, like I got 9.5k or almost, and Riven got like 5k. And even if Riven got like 9k and I got like 5k, we'll be pretty much even if I manage to get some stacks in my queue. But right now I'm just a beast. I got my defensive core with the nerf threat, usage and frozen heart, which is really important. And now I'm working on my trifle, since I'm incredibly fat and I just want to end the game and do as much damage as possible with my Q. A mistake many people make is to pick up Sheep first, but Phage is just really strong, because health and AD are extremely strong stats, even for the lane. If you know you're ahead and there's no chance you can lose the lane anymore, just pick up a Phage, because it's a strong laning item. You can force trade, like you last hit a minion, get a 90 movement speed boost, and can catch the enemy out of position. Yeah, we're just getting kills and pretty much finishing the game. My Q max has to go for like half HP. My lifesteal makes me survive throughout the build. Yeah. At that point, I think even if one of our team DCs, and it's not me, we will still be able to win, since I can just carry this game pretty much on my own if I get some help, some CC from the enemy. Yeah. It's a really bad idea to pick a champion that only has physical damage against Nasus, because you can just rush Frozen Heart and he'll be basically invulnerable and has a free lane. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the replay. Tell me which matchups you want to see next, and I hope to see you in my next video.